Hello everyone, welcome to my business page. This is Chieko from Sydney, Australia. Today I have another business partner, Beth from Taiwan. I'm so excited to hear her stories. Thank you, Beth. How are you today?
Hi, Chieko. Thank you for having me here. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. I'm so excited.
Thank you for having me.
To hear your beautiful business journey. So
Thank
today
you.
I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, but before that, could you please introduce yourself?
Sure. So my name is Beth. I'm from Taiwan, and now I'm having vacation here with my family and friends because in the past 2 years, I live in the States, in California, because my husband got an offer job there. So for this trip, I will stay here for 3 months and then be back to LA in May. So I'm a wife and also a digital business owner. So I have been running the business for in June will be almost 2 years. So I'm really enjoying my online story. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I move on to first question.
Yes.
So what was your life before? Did you have any pains and struggle?
Yeah, sure. Sorry, it's my my clock now at my house that remind us that it's 9 o'clock now here in Taiwan.
Okay.
You can hear the voice. Yeah, so my pains and struggles in the past, when I was still working in Taiwan, I work in a travel agency. So actually, I love that job, but it was really a very high stressful job and also very high demanding job because I used to work in the office that I have to deal with, overseas and then to deal with something that come up very urgent. And sometimes I was, leading the tour. I was a tour leader that I lead the tour to overseas, to European countries. So, it's usually 2 weeks long to lead the tours with my clients. And, I had to deal with something very urgent, usually because my clients, they lost their things, or sometimes they were sick, or sometimes something happened about the restaurants or the flight tickets, something like that. So when I was, on the tour, and then it was all about work. So in my past, my job was really very stressful. And then especially, during the high seasons, I didn't have the time for myself because during the high seasons, I usually have to work sometimes over 12 hours a day. Like when I got back home, sometimes it's really like almost midnight. Mm-hmm. And it will be like 3 to 4 months during a year. So at that time, I started to think, is this really the life that I really wanted? Because, although the salary was good, but I didn't have the time. And also I'm already in my early 40s. So I started to think, is this really a job that will suit for me? Or this job will fit for me? Like, how long could I do this job? Because as a tour leader, I have to deal with the time difference. When I come back from Europe, I have to deal with 2 to 3 days. Sometimes it took me about a week to adjust the time difference. So I really don't know if this job will suit for me for any longer. So that's why the time that I started to think, if there is a chance that I can change myself, that I will really grab that opportunity. So when at the year 2019 that my husband got this notification from his company that he will have the chance to live in the States, I was so happy for him and also happy for myself because I knew this is a chance that I needed to change myself. But also I was really afraid because that means I have to quit my job in Taiwan and then to relocate it to LA with him together. But I didn't know what I could do in the States. So I was so, afraid, and then I didn't know, should I do that? But long story short, that eventually I quit my job in Taiwan, and then because it was an unknown world for me, because I haven't been to the States, and it's my first time to be there. And I got a working visa, but I didn't know what I could do. And also, when I got there, it is 2020 in February. And then I was having a quite, a very good time there for about only a month. And then after a month, like in 2020 in March, because the pandemic hit, so the whole world starting to change. And then I was forced to stay at home. And I was starting to thinking, oh my God, what should I do? Because I can only stay at home, but I also want to help my husband because, living in California is really expensive. So I really want to support him. And also I want to do something that I really want to do something, because I found myself was not that happy as I imagined, because all day long, because we don't have kids yet. So all day long, all I could do is only to do the house chore and then to do things, and sometimes maybe to read, but I feel so a little bit lonely and I want to find something to do. Yeah, so that's the time that I started to search something online, because I knew that online is a trend, and then everything, just shifted online. So that's a time that I think maybe I needed a change. And that's the time that I saw the Facebook ad that comes up on my newsfeed. And that's the time that I think, oh, maybe this is a chance for me that I can do something online.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, thank you.
I know that you are a very hard worker, and then you are struggling with the time restriction and then pressure and the responsibility. Everything was on your shoulder, and you are getting older, and then you are worried about your physical strength. Yeah, the kind of things that you were very struggling before, and then everything started change when your husband got a notification. But still living in the unknown world, I really understand that it's not so easy at all for foreigners. So you are searching the better way to be able to survive, and then to be able to get better future. And now everybody had a COVID-19 situation, and then that's the time you really need to think about, okay, I need to change my life. And then you found this business. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for your sharing. And so you saw this business on your Facebook feed, yeah? And then why did you decide it? Why did you choose this business?
Yeah, because, when I saw the ad, it was a lady, she lives in Canada, in Vancouver, and then she's also from Taiwan. And then she mentioned how this business changed her life, because at that time, she has been running the business for about 3 years. And then she's able to buy a new house in Vancouver, and also to spend much more time with her very cute kids, and also to support her husband. So I was thinking, wow, maybe this is something that I was looking for, because I also want to spend more time with my family, especially my husband, because in the past, when I was still working in Taiwan during the high seasons, I didn't have the time for him. So I usually have the feeling, the guilty that I was not a good wife because I couldn't have the time for him. Sometimes I even, when I was in Taiwan, I seldom cook for him. Like I just don't have the time. So when I saw the ad, I was starting to think, oh, maybe this is something that I could do, as well. And then to start something that to support my husband and also to have much more time for us. So that's the time that I really want to know what the business is about. So I did my due diligence and then to started to know what is this business, and then that's why I joined the business, because I want to have the freedom and also to have this control of my time, because in the past my time was not mine. My time belonged to my company, belonged to my boss. Sometimes even during the weekends, I still have to work. So I really enjoy my time now because I can really control my time and do the things that I really want to do.
Thank you for sharing. Yeah, I understand that because this business has so much potentials and then gives you freedom. This is one of the beauty of this business, because you can control by your the time by yourself. You can schedule the things depending on what you are feeling and what you want. And then this business is portable, so you can take the business anywhere you want.
Yeah.
So
that's why I'm So that's why I'm having the 3 months vacation here in Taiwan now. No, and this actually is my very first time that I can really spend the quality time with my family. Yeah, especially my parents, because they are aging. Yeah, my father is already 80, so I really want to spend more time with them. Yeah.
Absolutely, it's brilliant. Yes. It's amazing.
Yes.
So, yeah. Oh, you already mentioned about some transformation in your life, but could you please share again about what kind of transformation have you got?
Sure. So first thing I would like to mention is time. For me now, I really, have my time back, because in the past I didn't have the time for my family. So for me now, I can, because I'm my own boss, and for especially this online business, I can really schedule my time. Like for every day, I can schedule how many time I want to put on my work. So it's really, this kind of feeling, the freedom that I'm having now. Yeah. So first thing is the time freedom, and then the second thing is I think my personal, development, because in the past I was not a person that really want to step out of my comfort zone, but because of doing this business, I'm learning new things, like every day. So I'm learning how to do like the live, and also do the video editing, and also how to film some videos, things like that, and then to share in public. This is something that maybe I would not try in the past, but because of doing the business, I'm learning to be a better me. And then I love this kind of feeling. So for me now, my comfort zone is expanding, and I feel myself much happier, because I can learn a lot of things, and also to make, friends. Like for you guys, you're living in Australia, and also I knew a lot of business partners from all over the world. So I'm a person that I love to travel. So I can imagine, like, if someday I have a chance, I can visit you guys in Australia, in England, or in Canada, or in the States. So it's really amazing that not only doing the business, but also I can get to know a lot of people. And because of this, we have the amazing community. People support each other. So I have the feeling that I'm not only doing the business by myself, but also I have an amazing community who are, in my back. They can support me. So this is a very good feeling that, I have the support, and then I can, doing this business for a long term, not only, because it's not easy to do the business. We have to put our time and effort on this business, but it's really worthy, because we are building this empire for ourselves, not working for somebody else. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm so happy to hear that your transformation is brilliant.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
Yeah, as you mentioned that the community in this business is amazing. I really agree with it.
Yeah.
Once I started this business, I just thought I just do the things only by myself. But
Yes.
it wasn't like that. In the community, there are so many people over the world, and then they are there, and then they are there to support others, no matter what. So that kind of atmosphere, and then power, and then positivity, and then inspiring situation makes me feel so much better.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank
you
you.
for sharing your story.
Yeah, thank you.
Enjoyed it. So the last thing I'm going to ask is, do you have any advice to the people who is watching this video?
Sure. So what we are sharing here is that, this business, because it's online, so it's really portable and very flexible. So if you're the person that you are really want to make, your life a change, and then you are seeking the same feeling, please, reach out to Chieko, because, we have this 90-minute long, the free webinar that, it's just like watching a movie. But in this video, you will see a lot of people, they are sharing their real life, how this business changed their lives. And then, this is really an opportunity that you can really, to watch, because if you are the person that want to make a change, you really to take actions, because if you are not doing anything and you are just dream, your dreams is only a dream. But if you want to make your dreams come true, you really to take some action and then to make a change. Yeah, maybe it will take you some years, but it's really worth it, because we also want to retire earlier, want to travel, we want to spend more time with our family, but we have to do something, and to do something different to make it happen. So yeah, just reach out to Chieko, and then she will send you the link to this webinar.
Thank you so much. That's right.
Yeah, thank you.
If you have a dream, you need to take an action. You can't stop, because if you stop, your dream never come true.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your story today.
Yeah, thank you, Chieko, for having me.
That's okay. Yeah, I'll come back with another business partner in next week. So I see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you.